Well, I had experience with the multifamily business in San Francisco, and I was at a time when interest rates were very high, and both my prior company and Ramada were taken over by their banks, and so I was out of a job, so I didn't have much choice at that point in time. I had to figure out what I was going to do for the future. And I'd been with public companies before that, and they'd all had problems, and so I just decided the best thing to do was do it myself, and that was the start of PB Bell.
I heard about PB Bell at dinner every night. And when a rainstorm would come, I'd get up in the middle of the night with Dad and we'd go and we'd broom the water off the roofs. In my first job, I was 14. I worked as a construction laborer, and my mother would take me to the bus stop. I had to go half an hour to the project. My first project I worked on was called The Greens.
He had to work his way up from the bottom to the top, so he got experience in most of the operations that we had.
When I stepped in the role as CEO, it was important to me that that role would allow me to continue the legacy that my father had created and grow the business to get where we are today.
PB Bell is and always will be about people. It really is the culture. When we put that out, we made a commitment to people that we weren't just going to throw something on the wall. It was something that we were going to live. It was something that was going to be in the blood flowing through this organization. And I am super proud that we have achieved that. And I think that is what makes PB Bell PB Bell.
I'm very proud of the legacy that we've had over the 50 years, and that legacy is a result of what my father created. The legacy is who PB Bell is, and the things that he taught me, the importance of integrity, treating your people well, and building a quality organization and a quality project, and being loyal to your partners, and doing the right things as it relates to all those relationships.
I'm most proud of the fact that we started with a small company and ended up 50 years later with a pretty sizable company with a bunch of skilled people that are very dedicated to the industry, and that we did it in a quality sort of way and provided a lot of quality housing for our residents. And so it's the experience and the growth pattern and the folks that we had working for us has made all the difference in the world.
The industry has changed over years. When I was young, it was just, companies like PB Bell, family-run businesses in local markets. There was nothing like there is today, where there's REITs that own hundreds of thousands of units. When I started the business, people moved into apartments because that was the only housing option they had. Today, people often choose they want to live in an apartment because they like the quality of it. They like the freedom of not being locked into home ownership or having a mortgage.
The demand for quality is even greater, so the competition is going to be greater. So we have to be better. It's something that's in our lifeblood as well. I mean, we were the first people in multifamily in Phoenix to use computers. We were the first people to have dog wash stations. We were the first people to have dog parks. We were the first people to implement a lot of new things. And continuing to lead the charge in that area, I think, is going to be critical for our continued success over the next 50 years.
Well, I think the lasting legacy is that we've been doing this and doing this well for 50 years. I think that's our legacy. If we can continue that going forward, it would be wonderful. And I think that there's a need for our services. Fortunately, we're in a city that's continuing to grow, and so the opportunity's there.
PB Bell's legacy over the last 50 years is incredible. It's not the buildings, it's not the properties, it's the people. We always used to kind of joke around. Anytime Chapin would talk, we'd count the number of times he said the word people. I had two goals when I took this job, and the first one is that our employees know how much they're valued. The second goal I had is that everybody who deals with PB Bell will know that PB Bell will do the right thing, always. No matter how hard it is, we will do the right thing, and I think that's our legacy. That's the legacy that Phil created, that's the legacy that Chapin continued, and it's the legacy that will carry us forward for the next 50 years.
I'm just proud of the people. I think that we've created a great organization, and it's because of the people.
No, I'm,
You want to be done?
I'm good. I want to play that game over there.